Hey guys, it's appleminte. Welcome back again to my channel. So in today's video, we are doing another Drawing Your OCs. This was very much requested. It's been about 2 months since my last one, which is a longer time than I normally go, but you know, these are random, so it's whenever I have time for one. So this is our 10th OC video, which is crazy because I started this series almost a year ago now, so it's crazy how fast time goes. But I chose a few of your characters. I got almost 600 or 700 submissions within the past few days. That's a lot, so thank you guys so much for sending me your characters to draw. In addition, another reminder, if you guys will be at Otakon this coming weekend, which is July 26th through the 28th, I will be there at table B13. I'll put a little picture right up here. But I will be there in the artist alley, so please come say hello if you will be at the convention at all, because I would definitely love to say hi to you guys if you're there. I love meeting people who know me from YouTube or Instagram at cons, so definitely come over and say hi and let me know that you watch me on YouTube or on Instagram, and yeah, I would love that. So anyway, let's get right into the video. So this first character was sent to me by somebody named Avalon, and this is their character Woven. I really love the design of this character. I love the colors. In their description they said that they are just a super pastel themed character, and so I love pastel colors and I loved the design, so I just really wanted to put my spin on this character and try her out. And another thing they mentioned about this character is that she's got a lot of band-aids all over the place, and I also think that adds to the design. I know technically band-aids imply somebody has been in pain at one point in their life, but I also think they're a cute aesthetic with the whole pastel theme. But anyway, for the pose, I wanted to give her something that emphasized her really oversized sleeves. So as you can see in the reference picture that they gave me, she's got really huge crop top sweater. And so I wanted to give her arms up in the air, and then that way I could draw her sleeves hanging down over it. And I really like the hairstyle that they've got. They've got this like short curly hair, but then there's these two really long puffy parts in the front, so I just thought it looked different and cute. And then there's the little poofy pigtails on top. But yeah, drawing it was pretty straightforward, and I had a lot of fun sketching out the character itself, just because I really liked the design, like I said, and I was excited to get to coloring because I have a lot of pastel colors and a lot of pinks in my Copic markers, so I felt that this would be great with my markers. Something I will say is that when I was drawing the waist and the hips, you ever have those days where sometimes you're drawing and then you feel like you have something down in general, but then one day you're drawing it and you're like, why does this look so off? So yeah, I had that feeling when I was drawing the waist and the hips, so that's why I kept going back and editing it. I think I did that off camera because I was just getting frustrated with it and I didn't want to like keep all of the film in of me just tweaking the same area over and over. But for the line art, you'll notice that I did it all in a pink lining marker, or fine liner. I started originally doing it in black, like on the bangs, and then I was like, wait, since this is a pastel character, I could totally just go all the way and use my pink fine liner, especially since I have so many colors. I figured this is a good opportunity to use it. But yeah. And you'll notice, I guess this is like off topic from the drawing itself, but I guess you might be able to notice that I'm filming on a different surface. I'm in a different room today. Hopefully this has a little bit more like better lighting. If it does, then I guess this could be a more consistent filming spot, because I really do like the way this came out. When I was editing this video, the lighting does not change so unpredictably like it can in my other filming location, so I don't know, I might temporarily move to this spot because it seems to have more consistent lighting, and I didn't need my overhead lights as much for this one. So that's just a little side note for those of you who care or ask me about where I film or how I set up my lights. I have shown it in another video, but I still get questions about that. So yeah, I do have some overhead lights at my setup. And I also use a lot of natural lighting. I try to film in the daytime when I can. In the fall it gets a little bit more difficult because it starts to get darker earlier, but while it's brighter earlier, I definitely try to take advantage of that. I added a tail I don't know if she's supposed to have a tail. I couldn't see one in the picture, but I added it because I thought it would be a nice little touch. So sorry if she doesn't actually have one, but she already had ears, and I'm gonna guess that she's a sheep because of her little slits in her eyes as well as the ears and her name Woven. So I'm just guessing here. So I gave her a little tail to add to it, and then for the background I just made it kind of like a cloud, not a cloud, but like a little circular area with little waves, and I colored that in like a cotton candy pink color just to give her pop of color behind her. But yeah, that is my take on your character Woven. Thank you so much for sending her to me. I had a lot of fun drawing her and coloring her, and now on to the next character. So this next character was sent to me by somebody named Harry the Wizard, and they actually didn't have a name for their character or any description at all. So this is just the image was given to me, and guess I gotta kind of use my imagination for, I guess, who this character is or what their personality might be. Yeah, so usually descriptions, when you guys give them to me, definitely helps factor into a pose. Like if they're really cheerful, maybe I'll give them a cheerful, happy pose, excited pose, jumping pose, something like that. If they're usually kind of, you know, sad or upset or angry, you know, I'll try to like tailor the pose toward that. So for this one, since she is kind of like a steampunk fairy, which I thought was really cool, I wanted to give her a pose where she's just kind of hovering in midair and just kind of a neutral expression, because again, I don't know the personality of this character at all, but that's fine. You guys have sent me a wide variety of things. A lot of you send me descriptions, a lot of you send me names, and a lot of you also don't send anything except just the photo. So I mean, it's fair game. Anything could be chosen on my end. So yeah, just continue to keep sending me your characters because I really love doing these. And actually, it's been like 2 months since I've done an OC video. I realized the other day when I was filming this that, yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, and I think it's just because I've had a lot of other videos that I was working on that, topics I was excited to do, that this topic just kind of, I usually do it once a month, but it just got pushed to 2 months later, and here we are. So, I mean, I do them when I can, and so this is number 10. So that's crazy. I think I started this series like almost a year ago now, so this is the 10th one, and it feels good. But yes, so I will say that for the hair of this character, she has green hair, as you can see in the little thumbnail up there, and I've mentioned in the past, I have so many green markers. I don't know why, I just do. Maybe it's because I've bought, like the set I bought a few years ago had a ton of greens in it. I don't really know, but I have so many green Copics and I barely use it. And I barely use green in any of my character designs. I don't know why. I tend to heavily use pinks, purples, yellows, you know, colors like that, but I barely touch green, and I don't know why, because it is one of my favorite colors. That's ironic, I guess, but it is one of my favorites and I barely use it. So this was definitely a good opportunity to use green. So yes, I really like the character design. Like I said, she seems to be a steampunk fairy, which are two interesting concepts to combine. And so yeah, I hope you guys like the pose and everything that I did with it. Like I said, when I don't have the description or anything like that, it's kind of hard to come up with a pose or like an expression, because I'm not too, like, I don't want to draw a character who's supposed to be angry as like super happy and bubbly. Like I don't want to get that wrong, so I'll usually give them a more neutral expression in times like that. But yeah. Oh, and as I was coloring this, toward the end of the video, just a quick side note, my camera ran out of space like right at the end, so I didn't include the part where I color a little blue background, but I will show the completely finished drawing at the end anyway. It didn't cut off too much. Luckily, I was able to record like pretty much everything except just a few details at the end. But yeah, if you see a little jump when I show the finished drawing, that's why. But yeah, and also I was using E35, which I mentioned in a previous video I'm running low on, and then again forgot to order a refill, so I probably won't for a little while because I normally order my Copic refills in bulk. But to the one person on Instagram who reminded me to refill my marker, thank you for the reminder. I definitely need to add that to my to-do list eventually. But yeah, this is the unnamed character. I wish she had a name, or maybe she does and I just wasn't told. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the way I colored and drew her, and let me know what you think in the comments below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the characters that I chose to draw. Thank you again to everybody for sending me your characters. There are so many and I can't draw them all, but I really appreciate you guys sending them to me. If you want a chance to have your character drawn for one of these videos, I have an email, appledrawmyoc@gmail.com, that you can send it to anytime. But right before I do one of these videos, I always make a post on my YouTube community tab saying that I am doing one, so make sure you send me your characters. And also I let you know if there's any kind of theme. Sometimes I do themed ones, so always look at the community tab and have your notifications on so you know right away when I am doing one of these. As always, all of my links are in the description box below. I have the link to my online store where you can find all of my pins, prints, charms, everything that I make is down there in the link. And I also have a link to my Instagram where I have all of my artwork that I create, not just what I create here on the channel, but other pieces of artwork. So if you'd like to follow that, definitely go follow me on Instagram. And again, if any of you are in the DC area next weekend, come say hi to me at Artist Alley Table B13 at Otakon. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you next week in my next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye!